rookery wasn't just a house, it was an imposition. A sprawling Victorian mansion, swallowed by old ivy and guarded by silence. Ajay, fresh out of his introductory logic course, arrived for his summer visit, feeling less like a guest and more like an archaeologist preparing for a long, dusty dig. His uncle Vikram, a noted historian obsessed with obscure timelines, was, predictably, unavailable. Ajay was greeted by Alara, the meticulous house manager, whose efficiency was only matched by her unnerving stillness. "Mr. Vikram has retired to his private archives," Alara murmured, her voice like polished slate. But before he sequestered himself, he seemed distracted, worried about something missing. Ajay paused. A mystery? That sounded far more interesting than unpacking. Ajay began his investigation in Vikram's sprawling study, a maze of mahogany shelves and leather-bound secrets. He noticed the air conditioning was running high, despite the pleasant evening chill. Odd, for a room full of brittle paper. Hidden deep within a shelf dedicated to forgotten astronomy texts, Ajay found Cosmic Alignments, 1780 to 1820. He pulled it out. The volume was heavy with age, yet nestled between pages 107 and 108 was a bookmark so crisp and new it practically crackled. A newly placed bookmark means the book was recently handled. But why this book? Page 108 detailed the celestial map for September 1799. Ajay felt a shift in the floorboards under the Persian rug. He pulled it back, revealing a loose plank. Tucked beneath the plank was a single, folded sheet of parchment. It wasn't a document, but a hastily sketched map of the rookery's grounds, marked only with the faint, penciled inscription, "Where the Northern Star settles." Ajay knew the rookery had a neglected, circular stone structure on its north lawn, an abandoned observatory. The Northern Star reference, tied to the astronomy text, pointed straight there. But why hide a clue, rather than the missing object itself? He walked toward the observatory, the evening dew cooling his concentration. Alara appeared suddenly, flanking his path. "Mr. Ajay," she said, her voice unnervingly neutral. "Are you looking for something specific, or merely enjoying the moonlight?" "The Chronos Codex," Ajay stated, meeting her gaze. "And I think Uncle Vikram knew I'd find it here." Alara smiled, a genuine, warm expression that cracked her composed facade. "He said you were quick, Mr. Ajay. The missing manuscript was never stolen. It was merely awaiting the only